Well, another stream, another doing it raw. No transitions, no a little waiting screams, no nothing, buddy. We're doing it live. Rough and tough, that's how I do it. Yeah, that's a great start. Anyways, it's been a while, not that anybody cares. And today, we are doing Hytale. It's actually a game I followed for quite a while. And it's actually quite a miracle that it ever came out. It's one of those things that reminds us that the world isn't just suffering and strife. Anyways, I'm kinda going sorta blind. I did saw some videos of how more or less things work, just so I know, how to break blocks, how to put blocks. Otherwise, it's just 30 minutes of me learning how to do things, but mostly I'm doing it blind. So, for starters, I guess we should make our avatar. Now, not to say that the one that they provide to us from the get-go isn't a delightful lady. I'm not a woman, not old, so yeah, we would need to change that. And apparently character customization is a pretty big part of what makes... Well, thank you, Mr. Airplane. Anyway, what makes Hytale Hytale? So... yeah, I'm already seeing plenty of hairstyles. Quite a wide variety. Is that... what is... oh. Well, they aren't quite rabbit ears, but I'm not really seeing any rabbit ears. I saw some cat ears. It's kinda annoying that they're tied to the hairstyle though, I must say. Fancy with a ponytail too. What a city boy! I should be able to have it. I got a big bang shebang fully expanded version. I know there are some exclusives. Kind of annoyed that I don't have rabbit ears. It's already 1 point less in the my decision about the quality of this game. What? Sorry? Some stream-related shenanigans. Apparently my bitrate is too high. Huh. I thought having a high bitrate is a good thing. I guess Twitch is just weird like that. Okay, right, customization. We were doing that. I'm tempted to pick this one since it is the only one with actual ears. A bit more red than I would have wanted. Way too blonde. I guess we can go a little bit El Natural. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, how about that fancy one with a ponytail? Is this the one? No. Probably should change it for a brighter color so that I can tell the difference. There, what a fancy distinguished gentleman. Very dark brown. Cause that's just how I roll, on account of my hair being like that. Yes, this is as close as you get to a face reveal, not that anyone cares either way. Ooh, I can have big anime eyes. The orb staring into your soul. Oh. Well, that is concerning. Looks a bit unnerving, I must say. It's a bit more accurate to my character, but he looks like he hasn't slept in days, all thanks to a massive coke binge. Maybe we should go with a neutral color? We should have a little bit more variety on the oranges and yellows, I must say. This is kinda accurate, I guess. Probably isn't the word I'm looking for, but whatever. No beard, we don't roll old style like that. I should pick this one, because I'm the king, baby. But I did? Oh! Well, would you look at that? Now that's our problem solved. But this does mean that we cannot actually pick any other hats, now does it? Yeah, that's annoying. I spend a fair amount of money on the advanced little things only to not be able to pick my ears. So I guess that for now we are going to be rolling as a man without a hat. That's a very old reference. Older than me. That's quite a lot of clipping. It's a beta, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta remember that. See, this one doesn't have the problem. Also doesn't have the hair. Well, we do need to actually pick the rabbit ears for obvious reasons. But where are they? Oh. I guess they match the hair by default, maybe? But we are orange. We are the orange people. Glasses. A monocle would be fancy. But should we? Maybe a mask to match the lack of mouth that I have? Maybe not. Ooh, stylish, nerdy. But I think we are going to go without glasses for now. Give me a second, I forgot to set up the... Because when I have stuff, I have to put it on my phone, because I don't have a second screen. And I do believe we do have some people in the chat. No audio, please. Ba, 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 ba. How did I set this up last time? It's been a while. There we go. That should do it. Now if I can open the actual... I do believe that there is an option for audio only. Gotta say, Twitch's little thing, it's a little bit awkward to use, I must say. I'll get the hang of it, no doubt about it, but... there we have it. Wow, that's a very tiny little chat. Alright. Well, we usually don't get anyone from YouTube. I guess we can focus on Twitch a little more. And it broke YouTube. Grand. I love streaming. Okay. There you have it. Now I can see the chat. One problem solved, 99 more to go. What we are doing? Alright, character creation. No glasses. Should we have some earrings? I probably shouldn't put it because it brings attention to the fact that I do have 2 sets of ears. Let's be PG with our underwear. Body characteristics. I really can't see the difference. Can we make ourselves orange? That's looks unhealthy, I must say. Maybe a little bit darker. And now it's red. Maybe yellow? Well, that looks even more unhealthy. Let's try orange. Sure, whatever. Maybe one day they'll come up with a better... that's kinda more like it, maybe? There's some weird shading overlay with this one, I must say. Only really brings attention to it when you put another one. This one looks a little better, but then it doesn't match the ears. Oh, the woes of character creation. I think we are going to go with the other one. This one. It's a little bit weird. See how the color is almost grayish. But it's more matching the ears. So what expression should we have? Can I zoom in? And no, only spin. How are we feeling today? Are we feeling kawaii? Little bit Asian? Way too much Asian? Very old? Oldish? Scarred? Rough and tough? Sleep deprived? Food deprived? I think I like this one. Very pretty eyes. Maybe a bit too pretty, but... well, we are a pretty bunch, aren't we? Ha! This is perfect. I see no option for no mouth. This is the closest that we get, but what the hell. Kinda looking at the eyes, it's starting to look way too much like a girl. Maybe... yeah, there. Kinda the same, little bit better. I like it. Cheeky, mischievous. This one just looks straight up Asian. I don't want to be cancelled on Twitter. Maybe a little bit neutral? Freckled? Yeah, I think I'm going with this one. Ah, we have options for the ears. Ugh. Oh. It almost looks like one of those Avali, I think. Let's go with normal ears. They shouldn't catch too much attention. Now outfits should be interesting. I did spend by the more advanced version, so I should have some of the fancier clothing. Ooh, look at his distinguished jacket. Though I do think we don't really... oh, well that's cool. Too bad it only has one option of color. This is the undershirts are not particularly important to choose. Still, we should put some thought into it. Yeah, this works well enough. Lots of fashion options. Ooh, I do love a puffy jacket. But it's a bit too modern, I must say. Maybe a trench coat? A little too illegal. A bit too peasant. I do love a bunny. Quite adorable, but then again I did spend extra money on the extra stuff, so maybe I should try getting it. This doesn't have any color variations. I do love a furry jacket. Maybe a nice yellow for contrast. Ooh, this one looks neat. And it matches the vibe. The most important part. Ooh, but this one is cool. But it doesn't have many color options, but that is quite a shame. I think I'm going with this one. It matches the aesthetic quite well. Ah, we even have options for gloves. Oh, that is fancy. Yeah, nasty clipping, gents. You really should give a once-over to this stuff. Well, regardless of what color we pick, we won't really show. Maybe a purple as a little bit of contrast. Wasteland Marauder arm straps. Yeah, I would go with this one, but again, the clipping is a little bit... maybe a nice little bit of contrast, that's important. Yeah, let's go with that. It looks like it clips, but I can't quite tell. And that's the problem of having too much customization. You start running into several clipping problems very quickly. Oh, the stream seems to be still running. That's a positive. Oh, that looks sus. Leather pants. Don't really show up because of the boots. Well, we did spend the money on it, so we might as well. What kind of Chester pants is that? Huh. What? Arctic pants. Well, these options aren't giving anything that particularly entices me. Might look back at the other ones. This one I really like, but the problem is again the clipping. It gives me this. Ooh. Well, now the clipping is extra annoying because it's very clear that it's a matching set. Well, they actually doesn't seem to be a matching set, eh? Quite nailed the color in between the clothes. You would expect them to vary a little bit, but no. Match quite well, quite well. Maybe we should go with something unobtrusive, maybe something with just a little bit of contrast. Wow, we're making a weird-ass character, I must say. Let's put a little bit of purple. Some pizzazz. A little bit of je ne sais quoi. Knee pads when you plan on spending too much time in your knees. Golden, of course. Actually, this one looks more like electrum, maybe? No, brass. Yeah, let's go with gold. Can't go wrong with gold, can you? And now the most important part of all, the shoes. If we aren't tripping out, we are drowning. Again, these evil wizard boots are cool, but they don't really have color variations. Although the red does match the orange pretty well. A little bit too casual. It's serving way too much and it's not matching the rest of the outfit. The skulls is a bold fashion. Leather boots. A little bit basic, I must say. No particular color variation. That's a tough choice. I want to say this one. But what the hell, let's go with that. And this is the capes. Now this we can style on them motherfuckers. Cause we bought the expensive version, so we get a bunch of capes. We have the foresty. We have the basic royal one. Actually a pretty nice color. But this one is quite the drip. For when we want to tell everyone that we are fucking royalty, baby. This one is pretty cool too. It almost hides them out, which I kinda like the idea. Maybe we should go with some purple for an extra bit of contrast. It's a little bit too orange, I must say. Which, you know, then again does match the general aesthetic of all mine. This one looks edgy as fuck, boy. They do seem to... interesting, they have options. So, we can have no neck on this. But, well, the neck is the part that I like. Maybe one day I can create an outfit with this cape. It will match better. This one is neat. A little bit unobtrusive, which I quite enjoy. But I think... this one is very, very cool. Indeed, the first time. Trying it out just now. The white does have quite a little bit of swagger. I should probably just pick one. Gotta make a character. This one is rather nice. Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I am trying to just do a quick stream. Don't exactly have much time today to set anything up. But I appreciate it. I think I'm going with this one. It does kinda match the aesthetic. And it is quite swaggy, I must say. Let's go. Not looking too shabby, I must say. A weird mixture of military drab and sort of occult drab. I have no idea what I made, but I know I made style. And that's what matters. The hair, it does have a fair bit of contrast with the rest of the avatar. But, yeah, maybe yellow? Nah. Maybe when they come up with a better yellow. Maybe we can go black. Maybe we can go white. Let's go natural. There. It's a mess, but it is my mess, and that's what matters. I guess now, only what, 30 minutes into the stream? We can start actually playing the game. Everything is running as expected. Alright. So we have Adventure, which is not available during early access. Exploration. Explore the eco of orbits. Build, craft, survive. Dare I say, mine and craft. And find a way to restore what was lost. And creative. Obviously we are not going to do a creative stream. I'm not exactly a builder. So what world should we go with? Fall damage, buried outside, partial drop, resource lost. Let's play with default settings. It isn't like Minecraft when if you're not playing in a hardcore, you are basically not playing Minecraft at all. This is fresh content, still untouched by the preconceptions of the individuals who've played the game. So let's go with check world. The height of creativity, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go and see what a fuss is about. So I have actually seen some stuff about Hytale, and more particularly the fact that the combat is actually quite well done. But the part that I am most interested in is that Hytale has a magic system, but unfortunately it's not actually, give me a second, it's not actually anywhere done at all. Which is a shame, because I want to be a fucking wizard. But, oh well. Sensitivity is always high in whatever game I play. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's the old mouse I'm using. It's giving the wrong impressions. Yeah, that's more manageable. It's still a bit... Oh. Well, that's a departure from Minecraft. You can actually turn things off without breaking them. Okay. It uses a lot the F key, which I don't particularly like, I must say. Oh. 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 Oh, would you look at me? Look at those eyes, so full of life and hope. He doesn't have anything in relation with me. What I was saying? Right. It uses the F key a lot on stuff. I don't like that, to be honest, but I think it does have the problem that if it were to use, say, the right mouse key, it would interfere with the inputs. What a lovely little pretty world. Bright and full of life. I did play a lot of Vintage Story. I do believe that in Vintage Story they actually do use the right mouse key and just sort of eat the interfering commands. Oh, dandelions. Wonder if we can make suspicious stew out of them. I'm just grabbing everything I can. It's that magpie spirit. But it's a basic game, but it sure as hell is a pretty game. That's for sure. A lot of wheat all over the place. Ah! We do also get some Skyrim little "you reached this place" little messages. That's lovely. Oh, the graphics are, well, heavily stylized, but it's a style that I like, that's for sure. Okay, so is it Minecraft-like in the sense that you can just start punching a tree, or it's more I need to like make flint and stuff? It's going. Ah, it breaks out in one block, so it's more like Vintage Story than Minecraft. That is actually a welcome change. I do kinda miss the notion of having to break everything one by one, but admittedly it's a very... there's a dedicated third-person button. Admittedly, it's a little bit of a shortcoming of Minecraft. How do you... it's tab, okay. No crafting rid of anything. You just select what to craft. A little bit more standard, I must say. Let's grab some tool and start mining and crafting. You also get some tree sap. There's a little bit more depth to it. It's giving modded Minecraft vibes and essence of life. A form of overflowing light energy found in abundance around plant and life objects, great enough concentration, perhaps could even be foreign sentience or was absent before. Okay, it's telling me something of which I don't know what is. Find a forgotten temple to learn more. Desire to learn more. Holy. Is this the forgotten temple? Ah, it is. Oh, the map is interesting. This area is cool and rocky. There's also some nice mountains over here. Lots of variety. Oh, There's even some blue forest. Whatever the hell that is. And this ominous, that little island that is actually in quite a good location. You could sell this place for a couple million. Easy. Alright. Guess we can start breaking stone and stuff. Does it have auto climb? It's a little bit kinda like using horses in Minecraft. Not gonna lie, I feel like this is going to be a little bit annoying. But so far I'll roll with it. I'll trust that the developers know what they are doing. So far I don't know how important food will be. We actually starve or not? I don't know. Again, I'm going in blind. Ooh, a fellow rabbit. And that's a big rabbit. Oh wait, it has horns. It's actually a jackalope, which is a rabbit with horns. The more you know, the more you know. Okay, I am going over here to these stones because they look cool. And I already like the fact that they look white. And I like white stone. In Minecraft, using calcite is actually one of my favorite building materials. Too bad it is hard to find. So what is this stuff? Chalk. Oh, that's it. Unfortunate. Not to say that you can't build with chalk, but you shouldn't build with chalk. Is this also chalk? This is, oh, marble. Oh, marble. Chalk and marble. Okay. I am not sure how... Well, chalk is calcium. Marble also is calcium. It all comes from old animal bones. There's a lot of block variety, I must say. I feel that this is going to fill inventories rather quickly. I do like the presence of marble. It means I can do fancy shit with it. Oh, ruins. Well, that was quick. That one is a fuck-ass little gremlin. You need plant fiber. Okay, it's a little bit... Is that not enough to get plant fiber? How the fuck do you get plant fiber? Well, we collected a bunch of wheat, so I guess this is how you do it. Apparently not. We did collect flowers, maybe that's it? How the hell do you get plant fiber? Okay. We're definitely going to need a sword before we face off against whatever the hell those bony fucks are. This is a very combat-oriented game for all that I've seen. And as such, we gotta put some effort into the combat, or we are going to die a lot. That is just the name of the game. Again, I'm still unsure how... Guess these are... You get it out of plants? Bushes, I guess. And you also get sticks. I probably got plant fiber from breaking the trees. The more you know. Alright. Oh, that is a little bit of a link action going on. Flat cap mushroom. Oh, there is a lot of blocks in this game. This is going to fill inventories very quickly. That looks... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, it can follow me. It's a little bit more clever than I expected. It already gave up. It's better, but not particularly smart or tenacious. Okay, so I do have a block. I do have attack. Huh. Well, that was easy. Well, to be fair, it is the beginning of the game. It would be a bit excessive to have hard enemies in the beginning of the game, but you know, some games are like that. Okay. Still need to get a little bit of a feel for the block, but I think I'm getting to it. Game lets you block rather easily. I guess you don't really need to wait for the right moment. Fast combat, so I like it. Again, beautiful game so far. Imagine once they get a bit more along. The sun is over there. It's going down or up? Seems to be going down. Guess we should think about shelter maybe? I'm not seeing how to turn these blocks into wood. So, wooden chest, workbench, builder's workbench. I see. It's a little bit more Terraria in the sense that you need workbenches to do stuff. Specific ones, no less. That looks like a cool building. Oh, that's already the Forgotten Temple. Maybe we can camp over there. Endure the night. Ooh, nice little forest ambience. It's a little bit more moody. Minecraft never quite got that concept of the darkness of forests. Oh, this is a cool place. I like it. Ah. Well, I can already see that we can do fancy stuff with marble. That is going to be very nice. I can already feel a sort of wizard tower in my future. Only problem is actually getting the wizard part. So who the hell are you? Okay. See this stack right here, Minecraft? The ability to fucking sit on shit? It took you like 15 years of being a game and you still haven't done it. You know, in a way, Minecraft's simplicity is kind of its charm, and if you made Minecraft more complex, you would certainly lose it a little bit. But there are certainly some things that are just, you know, everybody simulates sitting down our stuff, but there isn't an actual way of doing it in Minecraft. So many mods and stuff is just to sit the fuck down. Okay, that person seems important, but so far we have no idea of who they are. Oh. Oh, hello. Are you friendly? Are you going to continue being... Oh, okay, he's very much not friendly. How about we don't do that this early in the game? Oh, what the hell are you? You look like Bantams from Star Wars. And you look mildly hostile? You just don't like people, huh? I can certainly relate. Should probably find some place to actually Oh. What a pleasant little weather change. Like a summer shower. But yeah, we do need to actually figure out some place to camp. I do like these structures, but they appear to not be accessible without some tinkering. Yeah, they're a little bit busted. But this game is supposed to be a parkour heavy game. I think maybe we can. Ah, so this is revolutionary fucking tech. Alright. A little bit too tall. We can jump 1 block, 2 blocks. Oh, we actually jumped 2 blocks of height. So that means that we can climb 4 blocks of height. Am I doing the math correctly? So 2 blocks jump, 2 blocks vaulting. Yeah, 4 blocks of height. That is way too high for that. Still need to adapt to the notion that tab of all things happens to be the open inventory button. Climbing. A little bit too optimistic. There we go. Wow, you can certainly do a lot of more verticality in this game. And this should keep us safe from the monsters. But what is actually under these things? Are they solid? Wow, are they actually solid? That is a lot of marble. Well, I'll be damned, they're actually completely fucking solid. Huh. Now that is a choice for sure. So if we want to make a base out of these, we will need to hollow them out. This is a little bit too time consuming. But I can do it on my spare time. You know, do a little bit of off-screen mining. Good old trustworthy work screen mining. Okay, so this opens the amount of things that I can do ever so slightly. I see. Training. And that's interesting. Furniture, builders, farmers, arcanist. Oh, that one is the one that I actually won. Even though there isn't much in the way of magic so far. Now I should probably make a little... What? Oh, crafts actually have time. That's fucking terrible. I hate it, but whatever. As long as it doesn't become obtrusive. Do we have waypoints? Kinda. We can set one up. Very well. We will remember where we are. I do believe I need to grab some actual stone and stuff. What the? Ew. Gross. It would be in our best interest to find a little open mine to the air so we can jump into actually getting tools as soon as so. Hello. You have a little set of black solar sides. A little bit concerning. The mining is certainly different than Minecraft. There's a little bit of animation. It looks like it would be expensive for this sort of game, but I guess they just know what they're doing. Okay, a mine. Maybe we can see something in the map? Kinda seeing craters, not mines in particular. Very well. Let's go over there. Ah, well, this is a mine. I guess I do need torches then. This game is supposed to... Ah, there it is. There's an offhand thing. Can I... Ah, just press Z and I can select multiple offhand things. What can I put in the offhand? Apparently not a sword. Apparently not a pickaxe. Apparently not an axe. Oh, it should actually tell me what I can put in the... Yeah, it tells you. Oh well. It's a little bit like a freedom, but I guess they want it to be used for a very specific type of behavior. Just one copper? Really? Stuff is so easy to find in Minecraft. Oh. I actually just realized. It has dynamic lighting. Whoa, the future. But how do I... Okay, normal right click. Very well. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. I mean, to be fair, it was a rat. Oh. How do you heal? I see, you heal by eating, and it gives a sort of progressive healing effect? Yeah, I see. Then I guess we want to be... only really eat when it's actually spent? I guess the idea is that you can either heal fast or you can heal efficiently. It's an interesting choice. Well, the bats don't seem like they're trouble, but the rats certainly are. Oh, not too much trouble. Okay, I can't put the torch down. A little bit of input fighting. Right. I do have plenty of the raw materials. I can just make them. You know what I would have liked? That the torches were a little bit more yellow. As it currently stands, they are a little bit too similar to actual sunlight. And in Minecraft, I don't think you ever really mistake. Oh. Well, you spawned back quickly. Should probably take this plant fiber. Okay. What I was saying? I don't think in Minecraft you really mistake the sunlight with actual torchlight. I would have preferred if they made it different and you can tell by sight. Fuck out of here, boy. If you're not hostile, you get the fuck out of my way. Especially since it is a more advanced engine, I do believe that they can make colored lighting. Ooh, the minerals actually glow in the dark. And that is fancy. I like it. little bit more involved. What is the word that I'm looking for? It's basically Minecraft, but with optimized playing. I don't know, like you basically added a bunch of quality of life mods. I think it's kind of what they're going for. The caves certainly seem a little bit more lively than normal Minecraft caves. They only really have stuff if they're near something important, normally. Okay, question becomes, how the hell do I get out? I totally forgot to do the little rule of only putting torches on walls on your right, on your left, so they will be on your right when you're trying to get out. That's a neat little trick. See? Torches on your right and left going down. What the fuck is you? You ugly motherfucker. Get blocked, you fuck. Okay. That was ugly. Too bad he wasn't an ugly good fighter. And night is falling. Yep. I see. There we go. Where the hell is mine? That's the one. Guess you can split the ones that you want to put in your offhand and the ones you have in the inventory. They don't automatically mix. That's good, but I guess it can also be annoying. I don't know. We need to play with it a bit to... Well, this isn't the one. Radio. That's the one. I'm already really enjoying this vaulting mechanic. There, now it's a home. And its lighting system, it's already having a little bit of autism, I guess. Oh, quite enjoyable. What a nice view. I like it. So, I do have a bunch of meat, of things I'm not entirely sure I want to eat. Let me see. Does it turn off automatically? It does. Well, that's very nice. You also got a little bit of charcoal. And the meat has better stats. Okay, I see what you're putting down. Workbench. Right. Probably want a bed. This one, right, so that I can see the moon. This automatic climbing up, it's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Crude, what do you need? You use an actual tree log. Interesting. So they are heavy weapons. Interesting. Radio. Okay, I need my 3 logs back. Thank you. Builder's workbench, workbench. Right, I need to actually use the workbench. And Baba Booey. Oh, it's a big boy. If the entrance is over here, let's put it over here. The 3 configuration is a little bit annoying for this kind of stuff. Would be better if it was 4, so you can put 2. But oh well. Oh well. Maybe we can use sticks. We do generate a little bit of extra charcoal, which is, you know, accurate to real life. And convenient, which I appreciate. Furniture workbench, that's structure on building blocks. Farming equipment. Advanced dishes, okay, there's a cooking system in it. Tanning rack, I feel like this is going to be important. Seeing how leather is important in vintage story. Blacksmith's anvil. That's to craft better weapons. I do believe we should go to better weapons rather quickly. We do need to actually kill that big whatever the fuck we saw. Okay, we need to turn it off. Then we can put charcoal. And then we turn it on. There isn't any way of actually seeing the progress of the thing, I do believe. Yeah, in Minecraft it lets you see the progress of the actual fuel consumption so that you can get a general feel for it. Okay. Evolution, baby. How do you drop stuff? Controls, movement. Drop item is G. Well, I guess it's a little bit less easy to drop stuff, but you don't drop stuff on accident. Well, fuel went out. I do believe we need actual blacksmith's anvil to make better weapons. Where can we put it? We can put it over here, or we can put it over there. It's not exactly an accurate position to put, but swords, and we have maces, and we have axes, and we have daggers. I do believe that dagger is actually pretty overpowered. I might want to try them out a little bit. Though I did hear that they gave a bunch of rebalancing patches to the game. You know, I've forgotten how streaming you can just get into it and just sort of relax. I see. When you hold down, you do a special attack. What's the special attack on this thing? Oh. Okay, you trust. I do like trusting, I must say. How exactly do you grow trees back? Because I don't think I received the tree sapling for cutting down the trees. We think about that tomorrow. Look at us, how cute. Quite a beautiful morning. And a windy one. With a nice little bit of early morning fog. That's quite lovely. And we get a little morning fanfare. How delightful. Seems like the trees have a little bit of rooting as they dig themselves into the soil. It's a little bit different than Minecraft. I wonder if they're comparing with Minecraft. Oh shit, oh shit. Ow, ooh, damn. Oh. Now that's... How far does these jump? Well, apparently not much up. I guess it's more of a lateral transport method. Do we get anything from back in these? Oh. Okay. I got a candle. Guess I can use a candle to light stuff up. Though... maybe? I guess the torches do give better light. But, oh. Well, that chest is a load of baloney. You do get a nice little rusty sword, which is basically the same as a crude sword. Boy, it's a rusty sword. They weren't kidding about it. Ah, the wolves that gave me trouble. Let's give them trouble back. Did the other one let's like disappear? Where the hell is it? He's gone. Well, it is an early access game, I guess. Stuff like that is just going to happen. So far it seems rather easy to survive out of berries. Doesn't seem like our hunger goes down. So eating is pretty much only for healing, I guess. It's a little bit less survival inclined than the other games. Alright, we should probably go back to mining and trying to find out more stuff. Maybe a different hole in the ground so we can get a different set of resources. And we don't need to go super deep into just one mine. I'm already doing it wrong? Or am I? No, I'm doing it right. What the hell? No, it's on the left. So that you can go out on the... damn it. Fine, I'm going to put on the right. I know that I'm going to be putting on the right every time I do it, so might as well just build a habit. I see resources, but I don't see a way of getting down. Is there stairs? Right. We don't really have crafting on our own. I do think it's something that we need to have some preparation to remember to do. Oh, well, we can just carve a path through the wall. traditional Minecraft style. I'm a little bit too vintage story minded in the sense that I avoid mining stuff as much as possible, since I do have that one game rule where stuff falls like it does in real life. I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. And how about you? Doing anything interesting out of life recently? So I guess our objective is to make some armor, so then we can face that big ugly thing that lives down in our basement. It did say that we needed to do something related to that temple to unlock whatever the hell this is. I do like the bioluminescence. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of resources. I'm as blind as a mouse. It is a little bit weird to see them depending on the angle. What do we have here? Going even further down. Oh. Ding 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 ding. So far I'm enjoying it. It seems actually quite well made. It certainly improves on several aspects of the general Minecraft idea, but it is ultimately just the early game. It's a little bit like playing Minecraft all the way back in 2019, 2011 actually. Though to be fair, back then Minecraft didn't even have sprinting, so this is a significant improvement. The question does become how it actually plays off in the end game, which is ultimately what makes or breaks a game. You can certainly have an entertaining early game, but if you have a bad end game, nobody continues playing your game. But like I was saying, it has a lot of the mechanics that Minecraft has, but they polish it so that it is significantly more user-friendly. Minecraft does have its little roughness, that it is sort of part of the charm of Minecraft, but I do think Hytale can differentiate itself from Minecraft for being a more easier experience. If I'm making any... Oh damn. I cannot... Ah, fuck! I threw the wrong thing! No! Damn it. Okay, now I do need to go down there. Now this is... Okay. Ow! Oh, that could have ended badly. Oh, iron. As long as there are no enemies. Do I play other games? Well, I do play a lot of games. Do I play other games on stream? Well, it varies a lot, to be honest. I play some VR over here, I play some other games over there. I played a bunch of Half-Life a while back, did an entire... I probably shouldn't be wandering off in this darkness. Right, I did a fair bit of Half-Life a little while back. You can jump 2 blocks, so you can vault 2 blocks, that's convenient. It will depend a lot, really. Whatever I can feel, I can actually get some views. I can actually make entertaining. Which is, you know, not particularly easy. I had finished playing a fair few games mid-stream just because I realized that I really couldn't actually make the game entertaining. One that was like that was... ooh, Vintage Story. Because it is a fun game for me, but it's definitely not a game that is friendly for streaming, particularly solo. It's a very slow burn game, a game of 7-hour long streams and whatnot. I do think I have a fair bit of resources. Stuff only lives up to 25. I have no idea how much I need for an armor. I probably should have checked that. Oh. Okay. Seems like I find out the neighbors. And they are not happy with my presence, that's for sure. Very ominous, but I do like red glowy things. Oh. This seems important. Can I actually break it with this stuff? Ah. Red crystal shards. I have no idea what I can do with these. And I don't actually get many of them. That's interesting. Maybe they're more decorative. Ooh, big copper vein. That's what I like to see. Show me the money. Lovely stuff. Oh, that's kind of a problem. We can only really use offhand stuff with weapons and whatnot. Okay, and I can kind of see the idea behind it. When you're fighting, you don't really want to be in the dark, but if you could just have a torch and never need to put them down, it would be a little bit redundant to even have them. So it's a nice compromise, actually, quite a interesting and smart bit of game design. You balance its usage for combat so that it is easy to use, but you also don't make it unnecessary to even make in the first place. Ooh, another nice big copper vein. I found a mother lode. Actually, I'm quite curious as to what is the ore distribution method of Hytale. So used to the ones in Minecraft? Maybe in some biomes there are more ores? It certainly has a lot more space to differentiate itself from the other games. Okay, I think I'm good. I can probably up. Okay. Nope. There it is. It's over here. Is it? No. Oh, over here. See? Right-handed torch pudding technique. Saves lives. And I really should exit this mine because my pickaxe is about to break. Oh, that was quick. Rightio. Let's put some extra to signal the entry. And we survive another cave exploration. Bada booey. It's a little bit more forgiving than Minecraft in this regard. If I was playing Minecraft, certainly by now I would have died to a creeper. And it would have been by no fault of my own, no doubt about it. I keep forgetting which one is my pillar. That's the one. Oop. Home sweet home. Now I actually might need to make a chest. We do have a lot of stuff. Plenty of stuff which I have no idea what its actual use is. Yeah, we probably should keep some of the stuff that actually is useful for crafting, but leave behind the general stuff that isn't. Which is a pretty obvious statement, but you know. Streaming, you gotta speak about stuff. Don't really have a bow to really be using these. Oh. Oh, that's nice. See, it's another thing that Minecraft really could use. I do believe I actually need to get an armorers, whatever. There we go. I didn't want to put it beside the bed, but I am kinda running out of space. Guess we're gonna put it on the entry. I see. Plant fiber and copper. We need about 30 or so copper to actually make stuff. Okay. That's manageable. Not this one, not this one, this one. Whatever, let's just put this one. And let's turn it on, baby. Probably should get more trees too. Again, no idea how you're supposed to grow trees back. Let me actually check it. Ah, that's a weird way of doing it. So I gotta buy, well, I need to make a farmer's cart and get the tree saplings using whatever this is. That's a very weird way of doing it, I must say. Quite non-standard. We can put it over here, maybe? There. At least we declutter. Yeah, indeed. You gotta... Wow, you actually need to improve this stuff to get better stuff? Wow, you need to improve this stuff a lot. A bit of a resource hog, I must say. Oak sapling, ash sapling. All need the workbench to be a tier 4. Ah, you can actually craft grass with this. Again, another thing my Minecraft doesn't have. Okay. Ah. I guess this is how you get stuff to plant. It's quite a departure from the other games, but oh well. Does mean that you have to invest a fair bit into this stuff if you want to actually have a sustainable supply of trees. Which again is a very weird design choice, but it's the design choice they made. At least you get a lot of wood per tree. Yeah. Sorry, my voice is not used to being used so much. Okay, we have plenty of trees. This shouldn't be an issue for at least, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe? What I was doing? Right. How do I split a stack? Take one, take half, shift, okay. Oh, look at that, the obligatory person selling viewers. I was starting to miss you guys. Rightio. Such a shame to hide a Aw, actually kinda cute. In a little silly way. Oh, we can make it visible. That's nice. We have quite a nice character to be hiding it away. Okay, this is going to take its sweet fucking time. In the meantime, I should probably get more plant fiber. Going to be needing a lot of that. Good thing we can just do it Link style. Hey-ya! Hiya! Hiya! That's totally Link. Want to see me do it again? Hey guys, it's me, Link. Hiya! I saved the princess. God, that was a terrible bit. Mods, delete my streaming career. It's not going well. We better save humanity from it. At least plant fiber, it's easy to get. We do have a lot of wheat. Can we make bread? Do I just put it here and turn it on? Does that make bread? Oh, kinda? Oh, roasted vegetable. Okay. Guess they're using a little bit of generic item. I think we would need this other thing, the special crafting, whatever the fuck, that actually makes this stuff. And now I should probably hollow out this mountain thing to actually make a proper house out of it. Yeah, even though it's actually made of raw stone, which is a little bit annoying. How the fuck do you make stairs or anything like that? You can make rails, backpack. Ah, I see. Repair kits. Interesting. How do you make stairs? There's probably some workbench related to it. Maybe it's the builder's workbench? Ugh. The POV shift is quite abysmal, I must say. But I'm the one that chose it. Yeah, let's put it besides my... What the... Oh! Okay... So this is how this works. Ladders. Very nice. It's an interesting concept, I must admit. What the hell, let's put it over here. Okay, so... What? No. Oh, that's weird. Oh, the game has some weirds there as a mechanic, I must say. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't dig too deep. Let's take a page book out of our little dwarven friends. This looks like shit. Oh well. Better to copy the layout of above, maybe? Ugh, it's going to take a while to get used to these stairs, that's for sure. Okay, a bit too much again. Your copper pickaxe broke and become less effective. Ah, I see. So this is how it works in this game. It's certainly better for those little emergencies. Again, it's basically Minecraft, but with improved and more convenient mechanics. That's kinda the vibe I'm getting from it. Aha, my copper. Oh, actually I've run out of wood. Well, I did say that I was going to have this problem in 5 minutes. And it must have been around 5 minutes. Give or take. Is anyone counting? Is anyone paying attention? No, didn't think so. I'm just a madman on the internet talking to himself. Okay, so maybe we can dig one over here, maybe? And if my calculations are correct, this would be the outside. It's not a convenient place to dig, I must say. I might have fucked the design a little bit. Well, I screwed this over royally. Let's focus on something else and not think about our failures as a human being. There we have it. Dripped the fuck out. It's a little bit better. I'm hiding it under the robe to distract my enemies, lure them into a false sense of security. My bed should be here somewhere. And they say single men don't know how to live. Alright. I do believe we have some iron. Oh, that ran out. Iron. Somewhere, there it is. And what we are going to do is get some iron to make some iron weapons. So we can teach whatever the hell that thing down there is, who is the boss. Oh, we actually need a light ladder. Oh, this is... throws a little bit of a spanner in my objectives. Yeah, we are going to need ladder for fucking everything. It's annoying because I have no ladder. Oh well, we ran out of fuel anyway. Oh, what the hell. What are we, cowards? Let's just go at it like this. See what secrets that ominous little portal hides. We shall figure it out or die trying. Most likely die trying. Good thing I set off my spawn. You know what I want? I want to make one of these. They shine bright like a diamond. Alright, you son of a bitch. Ooh, ow, 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 motherfucker. Okay, Jesus. Okay, it's following me. That's not good. Damn. That fucker got hands. Okay, healing takes an inordinate amount of time, I just noticed. I wonder if there actually are healing items that we can use. We defeat this thing and then we are going to call it quits on the stream. Ow! Ow! Okay. Calm down. Calm down, big boy. Ah! Boom, baby. That was true reveal. I almost didn't die. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Ooh. AMD overlay. My bed. What is you? Oh. A plate. Oh. Well, I just stole someone's offering. Ah. Now this is a pretty little place. Even has a little effects on stuff. Anyways, I did say that we are going to end stream and my time is running out, so yeah, calling it here. We will look at this place later. See you later, folks. Bye bye.